Hey everyone, welcome back to the collector's table. Oh, whoa, oh, there you are. Welcome back to the collector's table. As you can see, today is going to be a super mega scale action figure unboxing kind of day.
I can't believe today was a good day.
Today, we're unboxing ThreeZero's premium scale Blitzwing from the Bumblebee movie. You guys will all know Blitzwing as the loudmouth, arrogant, cocky son of a gun.
Woo! Wheeling dealing, limousine riding, jet flying, son of a gun.
Decepticon that everyone loves to hate, including all Decepticons.
He's been trying to dethrone Megatron for years. He's a failure. Failure? I have not failed.
Blitzwing is also one of the awesome first generation 1 triple changers.
And triple changer Blitzwing transforms from tank to plane, and from plane to robot.
His first action figures were released in '85. His triple changer action figure was released right alongside Astro Train's triple changer action figure and the G1 action figure line.
The Transformers from Hasbro.
Those original Blitzwing and Astro Train figures are in my classic Transformers display case right behind me over my right shoulder. I love those action figures with all of my Transformers collecting heart. The nostalgia appeal of those is that they are nostalgic because they are from the time period. The nostalgic appeal of this guy is that he just reminds me of the Transformers that I know and love and have always loved since they first came out.
I love you, dude. I love you, Bro Montana. I love you, Holmes.
Blitzwing in the Bumblebee movie, I really loved all of his scenes. Even though Blitzwing is a horrible, terrible Decepticon, I still love him. Loved him in the Bumblebee film. Loved him in this jet form here. And then that iconic Blitzwing versus Bumblebee fight.
Did you think you could hide?
Crazy scene right there. Along with all the other scenes. Just a great movie. I absolutely love the Bumblebee movie.
This is why you're here, B.
The soundtrack is nostalgic.
Try this.
Seeing Bumblebee in the old form and new form, the Volkswagen Beetle.
Car picked the drive.
And then the newer vehicles.
No way.
Absolutely love that film, and Blitzwing is one of my, one of my favorite Decepticons. First being Starscream, and then second being Megatron, and then it's a toss up between Blitzwing and about a half dozen others, because I just love the Transformers.
We're Autobots. We're from Cybertron. Those who tried to harm you are called Decepticons.
Pitting good versus evil was one of those things we did back in the 80s when we were kids.
Autobots wage their battle to destroy the evil forces of the Decepticons.
Every single toy line, from G.I. Joe,
G.I. Joe and Cobra the Enemy, each sold separately from Hasbro.
Rambo.
Evil has a new name. It's Savage, the secret army of vengeance and global evil. The only hope is with Rambo and the Force of Freedom.
Thundercats.
Introducing the evil mutant warriors. Battle against Lion-O and the new Thundercat allies.
He-Man and the Masters of the Universe.
Here's He-Man, the most powerful man in the universe. I am Hordak, and this is my evil horde.
All those action figure lines, including the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
National Turtle Quiz! Why don't the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles take the evil Shredder seriously?
I love a Bumblebee.
Because he's such a cut-up!
And Transformers.
Autobots wage their battle to destroy the evil forces of the Decepticons.
All had the good versus evil. And it was fun playing both sides. We have this awesome ThreeZero premium scale Blitzwing figure. This guy has 107 points of articulation. I am not going to go through all of those. There is not enough time, battery, or electricity in my house to record that much review. But we're going to go over a bunch of things here. Before we unbox here, I want to let you guys know that ThreeZero has multiple premium scale Transformer figures and premium scale other figures. What I have now is Blitzwing. The other ones, including Optimus Prime, Megatron, and Bumblebee, they're all on pre-order, and whenever they're ready to ship, they're going to be at my house, then on my collector's table, and then on YouTube for you guys to watch. If you don't want to miss any of those videos, go ahead and hit that notification bell. That way you don't miss those videos when they come out, because I really don't give a warning on what I'm going to be recording from day to day, what I'm going to be posting from day to day. So you never know what's going to pop up. They could arrive next week, and then I could have the video done the week after that, and you don't want to miss out on that. You want to be one of the first ones to see that. These are cool figures, and I love bringing them to you, and I want you to be notified of when I pop on my videos, and the videos that interest you, I want you to get notified of those.
I want you to want me.
Without any further ado, let's pop the lid off this ThreeZero premium scale Blitzwing, 107 points of articulation, 20-inch tall figure from the Bumblebee movie.
As a member of the Autobot Resistance, you are a traitor to Cybertron.
Going to show you a couple things in this box real quick before we pop it off. Got that beautiful artwork from the film there. Beautiful artwork on the side there with Blitzwing all over the place, and the Bumblebee logo is all over this box. And then on the back we have more of the same, the logo there. That front box art is just awesome. Here you'll see these awesome handles right here. You have to have those handles just to pick this guy up. He is pretty heavy. Now the big thing is pulling this thing off. You can almost sleep on this darn box. That's how big this thing is.
Enough, lad. It wasn't that funny.
It's super mega scale unboxing time. I couldn't think of a better guy to get on my collector's table today than Mr. Blitzwing from the Bumblebee movie. I'm an absolute Transformers nut, and I know lots of you guys are too. So let's get Blitzwing out of this box.
What's in this box?
The box. The box.
I know you're waiting in anticipation to see what the heck this guy looks like. I am too. I've never seen him in person until now. Alright, so we lift this cover off. This slides off. I take my time doing that stuff. I don't want to tear up anything. I don't want to break any of this stuff. This is a big styrofoam piece that's covered here. As you can see, I did not lie. I have not unboxed this. I do not know how he looks. This is still intact.
Together!
I'm going to see if I can't slide this up and get this off. Right out of the plastic cover, we see this beautiful stamped Decepticons logo and the Transformers Bumblebee on here. Really cool, really nice.
Nice.
Inside here is actually some of the many accessories we have. So you pull that down, we see this instruction sheet here on how to put a bunch of this stuff together on Blitzwing, which we're going to go over all this stuff very methodically. And then you see a whole bunch of pieces inside there. We're going to put all those things on Blitzwing. We're going to go over it, and we're going to have fun with this.
I thought this was a party. Let's dance.
I don't know where this video is going to go, but I know it's going to end with Mr. Blitzwing being out of this package, on this collector's table. Everything on him, I'm going to be very careful. We're going to be methodical. We're going to go over this guy. I'm excited. This is a super mega scale action figure. This guy's nearly 20 inches tall with 107 points of articulation. He's from one of my favorite movies of the last 10-15 years, the Bumblebee movie. Let's get him out of the box. Here we go. Let's see what old Blitzwing looks like. Our first look at Blitzwing. All right, it's time to see what Blitzwing looks like. Are you ready for this?
Y'all ready for this?
I'm ready for this. I've been ready for this ever since he showed up on my doorstep. So here we go. We're going to set this down, and then we see Blitzwing there. What an amazing piece. I'm going to go ahead and pull him out of here, get him out of this plastic. This guy is huge. He is now my biggest Transformer collectible that I have right now. Let's get him out of this package now so we can see him. We can really, really see him. Boom. This is the 19 plus inch tall Blitzwing premium scale, super mega scale action figure from ThreeZero, from the Bumblebee Transformers movie. This thing has got the wow factor for me. This thing looks like it was taken from the movie and miniaturized to my collector's table.
He is exactly like you in every way. Except 1/8 your size.
This thing is absolutely amazing. I'm very happy with my purchase so far. Let's see if I can keep this thing together and not broken, and then I'll be really excited because he has got so many components, so many small little details.
There's just so much.
He is made of a mixture of metal and really hard plastic. He is very heavy. He's got tons of metal throughout here. Looking at him right out of the box, and you just see him out of that jet form into his regular form. I mean, he already comes out with like bombs and everything on his legs. This is the gun that he uses right there. We got all this stuff that we're going to go over methodically, slowly, but fun. We're going to have fun with this guy. We're going to look this thing over and just see all of his bells and whistles.
It's got all the bells and whistles.
It's awesome. Absolutely awesome. And that's what we expect from a super mega scale action figure. Let's go ahead, and I'm holding on to him. I just don't want him to fall. He's staying up there very nicely. Let's just go ahead and check his height real quick. I wasn't giving him enough of his height factor there because his legs came out of the container really spread out there. So yeah, 19 inches, 107 points of articulation. This guy is awesome.
It looks amazing! Look at that!
Let's just start going over him a little bit and see what the instruction sheet says, because this is one of those guys you're going to want to use the instruction sheet. There's just so much detail and so many things to go over and attach to him and move him that you want to use the instruction sheet so you don't break anything, skip a step. I've been there, I've done that.
I've seen this, I've done this. You don't want this.
It just saves you time. If you get that instruction sheet's there for a reason. Let's check out some of these details on Blitzwing from the Bumblebee movie.
Tell me where your friends are hiding.
I'll never talk.
We've got Blitzwing right here beside me. We got all of his parts and pieces. We have got the instruction sheet. I hope this is very easy. It's not a crazy amount of parts. A few of my smaller Transformers have a little bit more parts and pieces to put together. We're going to go over the main points and highlight some things on this Blitzwing. He only has the one head sculpt, and that's all right. That's all we need.
I like this one.
His head right here is really, really nice and articulating. It's got some really sharp points here. He's a jet. He's got some aerodynamically sharp pieces with and these spiky things around his neck. Really cool piece right here. On an arm here, we have multiple points of articulation. From the shoulder down to the hands, we have the elbow that moves like this. It's got some really good articulation at the elbows. The fingers move here on this hand. The thumb moves, the hands move, and the fingers all articulate out and move. Opens all the way and just articulates every single knuckle. So you're talking 2 or 3 points of articulation at each finger on each side. These fingers have really, really nice claws at the end of these fingertips. Really can claw at you. So that's pretty cool. His upper body can move from side to side here. Lots of articulation there at that chest. The posability on Blitzwing here is really, 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 really good for such a huge piece. We got the shoulder to move. The shoulder moves like that, which is awesome. That's great to have this because you can see if you pull out that arm like that and you pull out this arm over here, look at the wingspan. from fingertip to fingertip on this Blitzwing. We're going to have some fun with this Blitzwing today. I appreciate you guys all joining me for this unboxing of my first premium scale ThreeZero Transformers piece. We're going to check the wingspan here. We're going to go from fingertip to fingertip. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to tell you, from fingertip to fingertip, 23 inches of wingspan. That is absolutely amazing.
You're unbelievable.
23 inches. That's crazy. This thing's huge, just crazy huge. He is my biggest Transformer now by far. We have these shoulders that move very nicely. These joints at the shoulder look like they're metal joints. They're impressive because there's a little bit of turning we can do right there. What I like to do sometimes with my characters is do like a flex type movement.
Hulkamania will live forever.
Now, I'm not going to overextend this. I'm not going to break this. But we're going to go over this movement. You can take the hand and just do a waving thing, close his fists. You could hold a lot of stuff. You have a smaller Bumblebee, you could put a Bumblebee in there and recreate that seed where Blitzwing there grabs Bumblebee during their battle.
As a member of the Autobot Resistance, you are a traitor to Cybertron.
It'd be funny to take one of my G1 transformed Bumblebees and put it in his hand.
Since I'm the smallest, I have the best chance of getting through.
Just hold him up there like that. We got a bunch of moving parts on here that move with him. So all this up here has movement with his neck and shoulders and spine back here. He's just massive. He is just massive. The gigantic kid in me has come out today to match this gigantic piece that we have here on my collector's table. It's little that 80s nostalgic toy guy on this collector's table right now.
Heal Mini-Me!
That's what I feel like on the inside. So thank you all for joining me. If you haven't liked this video yet, you're still here, go ahead and hit that like button. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button too if you haven't subscribed yet. If you're new to the channel or just on the fence, go ahead and subscribe. There's going to be a lot of fun stuff coming forward, and I don't want you to miss it. So hit that notification bell so you don't miss it. So you get a notification when you log in, when you pop on that app, when you get on the website. Don't miss out on what I have coming in the future. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. Back to Blitzwing.
And we're back!
We've went over the top part here. These 107 points of articulation include all these extra pieces that make up the jet piece that are just littered throughout his body. You have these little pieces on the forearms that pop out and just move around like this. Just crazy stuff that you can do with this guy. Just make him look cool. Let's attach our first piece. We're around the shoulder area and the arm area. Well, let's attach a shoulder piece. And that shoulder piece that we're going to attach is the shoulder fin. We have two shoulder pieces and we have two shoulder fins. So we have to attach these two to these two and then attach these four to this one. The one and only Blitzwing from the Bumblebee film. We have the right shoulder piece and we have the right shoulder fin. There is a slot right here where this piece attaches, and it actually has an R on here for right. The instruction sheet does a really good job.
The half-assed approach to foundation repair.
We're going to go ahead and piece this in here like this, push it in there, it's nice and snug. This is the right shoulder piece. There is a ball and socket on here, and you want to take this, line it up with that, and then we're going to pop it on. Be very careful. That's all I'm going to say. Be very careful with this guy. So it snaps on right here. It snapped on there. And you can see it's got some articulation and movement around that ball and socket. This is a collector's tip.
Well, here's a tip. Here's a tip.
Here's a tip.
This piece right here folds up, and you can see better to attach that. Close that back up when you're done, and there's the right shoulder piece. We're going to get the other shoulder piece on. We do the left shoulder exactly how we did the right shoulder.
Do you ever have deja vu, Mrs. Lancaster?
Snap this piece right in here. It just slides in there very snugly. We have the ball and socket just like on the right side. This side opens up just like the right side. It does take quite a bit of pressure to get these things to snap down. Just hold onto the arm and just push down. And then it pops down just like that.
Fascinating.
And just like on the right side, Has a lot of movement on that ball and socket joint. There we go. We have the right and left shoulder fins. For the next step, we're going to get right into one of the coolest part, these wings. We're going to attach what they're calling the backpack part to the wings. I guess what they're calling it the backpack part because it goes on its back and the wings attached to that. We're going to attach all this stuff together so we can get the wings on Blitzwing. On this backpack, you will see there's an actual battery compartment and on and off switch on there.
Do you have off switch?
There are some light effects. We're going to put batteries to that in this video and we're going to see if that works. First, we're going to attach the wings and components to this backpack. We've got the wings and the backpack motor part set up in the way that we need to go on, so it makes it easier that way to lay it out like that before you start putting the bombs on and before you put it on Blitzwing.
No one fools Blitzwing.
I'm going to take this wing right here and I'm going to attach this bomb to it. There are coinciding holes and pieces here that interlock just like that. So you take this piece and go over on top of there. 3 pieces that align. Now we're going to do the other side. Take it on the other side. Same thing. 3 pieces on the wing that align with the 3 holes on the bomb. Align them and push in. It's holding on there, and that's how I'm going to leave it. And then we have this piece right here that goes over top of the little battery compartment here that helps cover up that battery compartment. You just line up these 4 holes on this motor backpack with the 4 pieces that stick out of these little fins here. Line them up and push them in just like that. This thing looks pretty cool.
Whoa, that was cool.
On the wing and the backpack motor part, there's a little hole in there, and then there's this rod that sticks out of the wing. You just line those 2 up like that and stick it in there, and it goes in very nicely. And then we take the other wing, the left wing, and we're going to put that wing on this side, same way. It fits in just like that, nice and easy. With this big ThreeZero piece, they're doing the wings about the same way as the smaller ThreeZero pieces, just upscaled, of course.
Of course!
Those things look really awesome, and they're going to look awesome on Blitzwing. Let's measure the wingspan here. The outermost edge to the outermost edge over here is 15 plus inches long from the outermost edge to the outermost edge of those wings. How these attach, there are 2 holes right in here, and they align with these 2 rods right here that stick out of the back of Blitzwing. We're going to go ahead and attach these wings. Let's get a real good feel of what Blitzwing looks like. I am excited. I'm excited.
I'm so excited! I'm so excited!
Let's attach these. You just hold the front part of Blitzwing here and then just press in. Oh yeah, those fit in nice. There's Blitzwing and his wings and all their glory. Look at that view. That looks cool. Now that right there is one of those really cool, neat wow factor things right there.
Wow, look at this.
There's Blitzwing in all his full winged glory. We only have a few more pieces to put on, and then we'll just kind of do some close-up videos of Mr. Blitzwing here, just to kind of look at some of the components down here at the bottom. He does move at the waist, and his knees do bend very well, and so do his feet. His feet twist and move. We'll just kind of show you how that works. We're nearing the finish line on getting Blitzwing together. So let's move on to the next step of putting him together.
Keep it together. Keep it together, keep it together, keep it together, keep it together, keep it together.
For our next step, we're going to zoom in really close on this one because we're going to attach the rear fins, and the rear fins go down underneath here, right at the base of his spine. Just take these pieces right here, these tail fins. They have a little ball on there that goes into the socket over here. There's 2 of them. Let's pop these 2 pieces in right down here. 2 spots right there. We're going to stick this in there, pop it in, and see what that looks like. So there's the right one. Let's get the left one.
Left side! Left side!
And there's the left one. So as you can see, when you get them both in there, they move around very well inside there. You can place them at different angles. Same thing on this side. Cool piece, a really cool tail fin, and there they are. Now we'll be going over the Null Ray Blaster installation. This goes over Blitzwing's right arm. You remove the right hand and sort of part of his forearm up here, and then this goes on there. Let's go ahead and do that. This thing is cool.
Cool. Cool, cool, cool.
It removes about right up in here, about halfway up the forearm. For the Null Ray Blaster installation, you're going to pull this hand and arm off about halfway up the forearm. But before you do that, there's a little piece right here that looks like a hose. You pull that out of a slot that's right there. Set that down to the side down there because it attaches here and there. Really cool piece. You detach that, then you can pull that hand off and that arm piece. And there you go. That's it. And there's those exhaust pieces that you got to pull off.
Take it off, everybody take it off.
And then you position the Null Ray Blaster the way it's supposed to. And then you stick it on here, and it lines up just like so, and it pushes on quite easily. I like that. It goes on there the way it's supposed to. It lines up, and it looks great, and it looks cool. Look at that. That is really awesome. That's really neat. That is a cool piece. I love that. I'm definitely probably going to display that like that. The only way I could think of not displaying it like that would be like to set that at his base of his feet somehow and put those hands back on, because the hands are pretty darn cool. Look at all that. Tons of articulation, 3 or 4 points of articulation per finger. That's awesome. Those exhaust pipes are really nice and neat.
This looks neat.
We got this Null Ray Blaster on. Now we're going to go over to the left hand and do the weapon installation on the left hand. This weapon right here can replace the left hand. That's a cool little weapon. If you remember that part where Blitzwing took the left hand, it had that extractor, and he ripped Bumblebee's voice box out. That horrible scene.
I'll never talk. Is that right? Then let's make it official.
If you're a bad guy loving fan, it was an awesome scene. But for those of us who are still leaning towards the good, oh, it was horrible.
Horrible. Horrible. Just horrible.
This left hand armor piece, there's a tip right there that has a little hole in there. This is the spiky piece of the left hand weapon replacement piece. Slides in there just like that. That makes that nice pointy like sphere thing there that can do some bad damage. I'm going to go ahead and replace this left hand with this. There are a lot of what I call super mega scale action figures and collectibles to unbox. So hit that notification bell so you don't miss those. Go ahead and hit the like button right now because you're still with me and I know you like this. Go ahead and hit that like button and then go ahead and hit subscribe down there. If you haven't hit subscribe yet and you're not subscribed to the channel, what are you waiting for? There's no harm in that. Go ahead and hit that subscribe.
Fine. I'll do it.
Now, let's replace this left hand with this armor piece right here. It's a ball and socket joint, so you just twist it and pop it off just like that. There's that socket, there's that ball. We have the socket there, and we have Blitzwing's hand on there, and then there's that weapon right there. So you got the hand side and the weapon side there. Hold on firmly, and then pop it into place. And there we go. It's popped into place. He's got full articulation there with this piece. I've got them moves like Jagger. There that hand and weapon is, right there. It moves around very well, in and out, all around. It's a pretty cool piece, very versatile. This armor on this forearm and stuff moves all around so you can fully articulate this and pose it however you want to pose it.
It's a fighting pose. You're a total poser.
Not a poser.
ThreeZero did an amazing job with this premium scale figure. We have this extra spike here. I don't see where it might go, but it's an extra spike, so we're going to leave that right there. We're down to just a couple pieces, and then we have all these batteries here, and we're going to install those batteries, and then we have got Blitzwing together, and then we'll do a little close-up video of Blitzwing in all of his glory.
All right, Mr. DeMille, I'm ready for my close-up.
Now, let's put these last couple pieces on and see the light-up features on this Blitzwing. These last 3 pieces go hand in hand. This is the left arm missile bracket. These are the 2 missiles. There are 2 cool features to these missiles. I'm going to show you the first feature right now. This arm plate right here, this movable arm plate here on the left forearm pops off. So you got to grab it and pull it straight out, just like that. And it pops off and it attaches just like that. This bracket right here, this missile bracket, these missiles have two little holes in there that align to this missile bracket. So you align these two missiles up onto the missile bracket. There's one and there's two. And then it just pops on to this left forearm. Then you take the missile plate, line it up, and then push it in. And there you go. You have this cool missile bracket and missiles on his left arm.
To death.
Now you'll remember that scene. You remember it, don't you? Where we think, oh my gosh, Blitzwing is going to kill Bumblebee. And then what does Bumblebee do? Bumblebee grabs one of these missiles, takes it, and he jabs it into the chest of Blitzwing. And you know what happens next. Our beloved Bumblebee saves the day, kills Blitzwing, and we rejoice. Remember I said there were two functions to those missiles? Here's that cool second feature of those missiles. The tip of the missile is magnetic. Now that's pretty neat, isn't it? We go over here on the chest piece of Mr. Blitzwing here, and we can instantly recreate that scene where Bumblebee jabs that missile into the chest of Blitzwing and blows him to smithereens. Just like that. It attaches to his chest piece like that, and there we go. We have that bomb. You can take Blitzwing's head and go, oh my gosh. This is not going to end well.
Not everyone deserves a happy ending.
And that's the cool second feature of these missiles. And that is all of the pieces that go on Blitzwing. We went through every single piece from the top of the head all the way down to the feet. These awesome bomb-laden wings and the backpack, the two hand weapons, head to toe, awesome. I absolutely love this piece. It wasn't that I was on the fence when I first got it, it's just at the price point. A little bit higher than I'm used to paying for ThreeZero pieces, but the price point is actually not bad at all. Get it on the first-hand market. There are still places out there to buy him. Where I bought him from is BigBadToyStore.com. There's going to be a link in the details section to BigBadToyStore. I'm going to have a link to purchase Blitzwing from the Big Bad Toy Store right in the details section. So go check that out when you're done with this video.
Check it out.
That's Blitzwing ThreeZero premium scale figure. We went through most everything that we could go through in terms of movement, armor, weapons. You're going to want to display him standing up, but you know, if you need to move his knees and stuff, his knees move very well. This right here slides down. This piece right here is spring-loaded. There's just a lot of cool stuff on this.
That's cool.
I want to hear from you if you have Blitzwing, if you have one of the premium scale items from ThreeZero. Let me hear from you in the comments section, please. If you are on the fence about this guy and you can get him at a really good price, just go ahead and get him. You won't be dissatisfied. You'll be happy. Just an amazing piece. I absolutely love this guy. These wheels right here move. They spared no expense. ThreeZero spared no expense.
Really spectacular, spared no expense.
He looks awesome. Now we're going to go over the light up features on Blitzwing. First, we're going to go over the backpack light up feature. I've taken the fin cap off that. Those batteries go in there. Let's put the batteries in. We have the batteries in. We flip the switch and we see light up feature right there. That's really cool. You put him in a display case like that, that's going to really light up. He will display very well with or without the lights on. The next light up feature we have on Blitzwing is his head. His eyes actually light up. So we pop this top right here off his head, place the batteries, reinstall the headpiece. Then we have this cool push button on and off switch here. We're going to push it here and see if you can see those eyes light up. Just like that. That's pretty cool. In a dim showcase, that would look pretty darn cool if you had that guy on there like that.
It's pretty cool, I guess.
The last light up feature, and certainly not the least, the bottom parts of the legs here, the calves, the jet engines, there's a light up function on this. We're going to go over one of them and show you how that looks. We're going to pull this leg up like this. Light up! There are three little prongs inside this piece right here that hold it in. There's a little spot here where you can get your finger underneath there, and you stick your finger there, and then you just pull it off. like that. And you'll see 3 little holes there where prongs line up. That's how you pop that thing off. The on and off switch is actually that piece right there, the light up plastic piece. Right in there you'll see that's where your batteries go. We're going to put the batteries in there. We've got the batteries in there. Now we're going to replace the cover. We have the cover reinstalled. The foot is off there at an angle. We're going to go ahead and push the on and off activation, which is just the plastic cover. You push it and there you go. It lights up just like that. Really cool feature. You just repeat that process on the other leg. You have yourself another cool light up feature. That covers all the light up features on Blitzwing. We have covered him head to toe. And that brings to the end our totally awesome unboxing and review of ThreeZero's 19-inch premium scale action figure collectible Blitzwing from the Bumblebee movie. My super mega scale action figure unboxing. This one has a great home waiting for him in my display case. He can't wait for the other premium scale figures from ThreeZero to arrive. They are coming. I don't want you to miss out, so click that notification bell so you don't miss out. And while you're there, hit like on the video and hit that subscribe button. This has been that 80s Nostalgic Toy Guy, unboxing another cool piece on the collector's table. I can't wait to get back to this collector's table to unbox and review something cool, something awesome, something old, something new. I appreciate every single one of you for watching. We'll see you again real soon. If you like this video, if you like the one before and the one before, and you haven't subscribed yet, please hit that subscribe button. I appreciate it very much. If you look forward to more fun and entertaining videos like the one you just watched, go ahead and click that subscribe button. I am that 80s Nostalgic Toy Guy, and I look forward to seeing you again real soon.